14th Amendment Equal Protection Clause, the 14th Amendment to the United States Constitution, guarantees equal application of the law and equal protection of the law to everyone in the United States. Under equal protection cases, racial profiling by law enforcement, and there's a long history of cases on this, racial profiling by law enforcement is expressly illegal and unconstitutional. And today, the United States Court, the Supreme Court, right after they overruled a 90-year-long precedent in Humphrey's executor on the shadow docket. Also on the shadow docket, the Supreme Court carved out an exception to the 14th Amendment Equal Protection Clause for Hispanic and Latino people in the United States. The Equal Protection Clause and the 14th Amendment no longer apply to Hispanic and Latino people in the United States. The court removed a lower court's order preventing ICE from engaging in racial profiling against Hispanic and Latino people in the United States if they look Hispanic or Latino, if they speak Spanish or speak English with an accent, or have low-paying jobs. They carved out an exception to an amendment to the United States Constitution that has been in place since the 1870s on the shadow docket, without full briefing, without oral argument, without questioning from the justices of each side's position. And so it's become clear that this United States Supreme Court is simply going to allow Donald Trump and his administration to do whatever the fuck they want to do, including explicitly violating the United States Constitution and amendments that have been in place for 160 years. This court is a rogue partisan institution. It has determined and decided that it is merely going to become an extension of the executive branch. In the shadow docket decisions they've issued today, to me, in my mind, this court has completely destroyed what's left of its credibility. It is gone. It is gone. And that is an absolute tragedy for this country. That is an absolute tragedy for this country, because if they're ever even able to do it, it's going to take this court decades to rebuild the credibility and trust of the American people. And I don't think that's going to happen in my lifetime. Precedent means nothing to this court. The explicit language of the Constitution of the United States and its amendments mean nothing to this court. Their standard is whatever Trump wants, Trump gets. And their decisions and opinions should be treated as such. It's absolutely disgusting.